And good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome to Jackson High School. Tonight, Big Time Sports brings you another Big Time high school basketball game. Tonight, it's a Federal League shootout between the 4-4 North Canton Hoover Vikings and the 8-1, the home guys that they call the Jackson Polar Bears. It's Big Time Sports. It's Big Time basketball. I've just been notified that my partner in the booth tonight, Joe Dunn, is now in the house. So let's go to a break. And when we come back, it'll be Joe and I talking to Tim DeBevick and Todd Blackledge. We'll be back after you watch this. Coach Tim DeBevick of the Jackson Polar Bears. And Coach, you got your buddies from North Canton Hoover coming in. It's a Federal League game, so it's got to be BIG, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a big game. You know, it's Tuesday night. You know, both teams haven't played for a while. We haven't played for about 15 days. So, you know, we're 3-0. We got to keep up, you know, in the league. So it's going to be a big game, good crowd, you know, good high school atmosphere. So hopefully we play well and shoot the ball well.
Coach, you guys are coming in at 8-1. You're riding a wave right now. You're, you know, just coming back from Florida, and like you say, you've had a layoff. Does that bother you at all that you've been off this long?
A little bit. You know, I mean, obviously you want to play. You know, the kids want to play. Hopefully we get back on a routine where we're playing Tuesday, Friday. You know, practice. You know, you practice so long, you got to get into game mode. So hopefully tonight we get back in that swing of it and get back in the rhythm.
Coach, what does Hoover bring to the table tonight? What do the Bears have to do to get another W in the column?
You know, I think they bring experience, you know, new coach, excitement over there. They're playing well right now. They got a lot of seniors that have been there, so, you know, in front of a big crowd. I think we need to, you know, get after them, out-rebound them, you know, and shoot the ball well. We got, you know, we haven't played for a while. Hopefully we shoot the ball well tonight. But we got to have a good balance scoring. And obviously get after them a little bit defensively and offensively just look to attack them.
Coach, thanks for joining us on the Big Time Sports Show. Go out and have some fun tonight, and don't forget, if there's a big game in town, Big Time Sports will be there, right?
Yes, thanks for doing this game. I appreciate it.
All right, there you have it, old buddy Tim DeBevick of the Jackson Polar Bears. We'll be back with Joe Dunn and Todd Blackledge after you watch this.
In high school, Joe Dunn spending a few minutes with Hoover head coach Todd Blackledge. Coach, the last time you faced Jackson, you were the head freshman coach. Yeah. Championship game of the Federal League. There's talent in this senior class.
Well, there is. We have 7 of them. Now, we're not healthy. 2 of them are hurt tonight. 1 of them's ineligible. So, but they've been a good group. They've done everything that we've asked. And, you know, we're 4-4 and ready to kind of turn the page on our season and turn the corner. And this is a great opportunity tonight against a really good basketball team.
You've been involved in this Hoover-Jackson rivalry since your days at Hoover. It's a special one in Stark County.
It is. I mean, I loved playing it when I was in Hoover and loved coaching it for the 8 years I was on the staff. And so, you know, the kids are very familiar with each other. They play with each other in the summer. They know each other. We know our styles. And it's a great environment for high school basketball.
People that haven't seen Hoover play, what's the strength of your basketball team right now?
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing, again, before we had some guys hurt, was our depth. We were playing a lot of guys. We have a lot of guys that get in and give us great energy and effort. A little bit better defensively than offensively right now, but we got kids that play hard.
I'll tell you, Hoover off to a great start. You won the JV game. That's a good omen for you.
Well, we got a pretty good JV group. They play well together, and but we know we got our hands full here tonight.
Final question, how much sleep did you get last night?
About 2.5 hours, yeah. I got home at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's a late night, but it was a fun night. Yeah. Great game by Ohio State.
Coach, best of luck tonight and throughout the remainder of the season.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Todd Blackledge, head coach at Hoover. We're back with the starting lineups right after this on Big Time Sports. Middle. For the Polar Bears, let's take a look at the guards. Tyler Dunn, the only senior in the starting lineup. Juniors Ben Seaman and Jake Pallotta, and the super sophomores, Kyle Young and Logan Hill.
All right, Joe, let's talk now about the keys to the game. Hoover, okay, Hoover needs a quick start, particularly playing a rival like Jackson here in the gym. What do you think?
Well, I think both teams need a good start. Jackson, of course, doesn't want Hoover to come in here and think they can win this game. The longer Hoover sticks around, the more they think they can pull the upset.
All right, they tell me, Joe, that Jackson has got 2 of the best biggies down low in the paint. Can Hoover take care of the big ones tonight?
Well, that's the advantage Jackson should have all season long. Logan Hill, Kyle Young, two of the best big men, I think, in the entire state.
All right, last but not least, our keys to the game. Jackson needs consistency for all 4 quarters, buddy. Now, they've started out hot, then they kind of faded. They're 8-1, but I'm sure DeBevic would like a little more consistency out of those guys on the floor.
Well, their only loss this season to the state's #1 basketball team, St. Vincent St. Mary, on their court. They went down to Florida, beat a couple pretty good teams. Erie McDowell, outstanding team from up in Erie. So right now they're playing with a lot of confidence. The one worry with Jackson, they haven't played for 2 weeks. Are they rusty? How are they going to shoot it tonight?
Yep, that's what we talked about in our Roosters pregame show. I, of course, would like to thank Paul Snyder and his good friends from CSE Federal Credit Union for taking care of our keys to the game. So there you have it, ready for tonight's tip-off. Thanks for joining us on the Big Time Sports. And Joe, you're a Stark County guy. How do you see this game unfolding?
Well, anytime Hoover and Jackson play, I think you can throw the record books out. I know that's a cliche, but there's that big a rivalry between these two neighboring communities. Right now, we'll see who wants it the most tonight.
All right, so at center court now, check it out. We'd like to thank our good friends from Van Nostrand, Young and Associates. That's our buddy Will Van Nostrand for taking care of tonight's tip-off, and this is Tyler Dunn now for the Bears. Try to go inside right away to the big guy, and the big guy is pretty big, Joe. That's Logan Hill coming in averaging 18 a game.
Well, Young and Hill outstanding. There's Kyle Young from deep. He doesn't get it. And Hoover with the rebound, but Kyle Young at about 6'7". Those two guys, Hill and Young, can really jump. Not only big, but they can get off their feet in a hurry.
All right, this is Blyer's got a nice look from behind the arc. Nothing but air ball that time, so it'll be Jackson with the basketball.
Well, they gave him an open look. Maybe too much time to think out there.
This is the senior guard out on top, Tyler Dunn. Again, they go low, Joe, to one of the biggies, and that is just what we talked about in our keys to the game.
Well, they're playing with so much confidence. They're not playing like sophomores. They've had tremendous success early, and they have a lot of confidence coming in tonight.
So again, Blyer will get it cross court now. He looks. Blyer likes that shot. Tyler Dunn will check Blyer from the left wing. Here's the drive on the baseline. Reverse layup off the glass. Short rebound. Outlet man Tyler Dunn. Down court very quickly now for the Polar Bears. Dunn on the stop. Dunn on the drive. Can't get it. Short off the floor. Shot is up and whistle.
Traveling.
Wow, got a travel on the call.
Shuffled his feet a little bit. Kyle Young can't believe it. Neither can Tim DeBevic down low. He thought he got fouled before the travel.
Wow, okay. So let's see now Hoover. This is Tony Iero who will bring it in now. Give it right back to Austin Blyer. Blyer, a senior for Coach Todd Blackledge. Over the head and a turnover. Addison Crawford went up. Now Crawford is 6'5", Joe, but he's not 7'5".
Well, that was a pass that you don't want to make. I mean, the zone press is meant to slow you down a little. It doesn't get a lot of turnovers off of that, but that time they got one.
With the left-handed dribble. Dunn on the left elbow. Well, look, we'll get it cross court now. This is Jake Pallotta with the basketball. Pallotta through the paint on the drive. Had the right church, had the wrong pew, couldn't get it to go. Rebound off the floor. Dunn, drive, baseline. Good defense. That time by Blyer. I think Dunn and Blyer go after each other back in time, didn't they? There's the kick. Jackson. Another turnover for the Polar Bears, so that's number 2 now in the early going.
Exactly. Blyer and Dunn, good matchup. They've been playing against each other since their freshman years. When these two senior classes, Charlie, played each other for the Federal League freshman title 4 years ago.
All right, so Tommy Stenger. Stenger will get it across now to Blyer. Back to Stenger. Stenger likes that look. He's got it. I'll tell you what, Joe, as soon as he let that one fly, I knew that was nothing but net, baby. So a rainbow puts them up 3-2 over the Vikings. Dunn will bring it out on top, spread the floor a little bit. looking for some help. I think he can take him. Yes, and he does. Shot is up. Shot is good. I think Dunn is going to get that drive whenever he wants it.
A little good hesitation, dribble, got Blyer a little bit off balance and popped it in off the glass. Good move by the senior.
Black now. Out of bounds. Dunn tries to save it, can't get to it. So to be along the baseline now as the Vikings will get the basketball. Tommy Stinger, the trigger man.
You would think Hoover would want to slow it down a little bit. I don't think they want to get into a running game with Jackson. Boy, good one pass inside and caught the Polar Bears sleeping.
Yeah, that time Ben Seaman had his back turned. Joe and Seaman couldn't find his man. Easy one off the inbounds pass.
It's like a little zone, a little 2-3 zone, Charlie.
First time in the ball game. Pallotta from downtown. Pallotta, baby, sweet banana. Troy Pallotta.
Jake Pallotta can shoot the three out there.
Wow, what am I thinking, Troy Pallotta? You know that name? Huh?
That's one I haven't run across yet.
Yeah. That shot, how about that one again?
Stinger.
Yes, sir, baby. Tommy Stinger from downtown with a three to make it an 8-7 contest.
Hoover off to the start they wanted.
Up and down the lead change 5 times so far. It's a shot. Had a decent look, couldn't get it to go down. Pallotta back inside. Drive is up, drive is good.
Logan Hill.
Yep. So Logan Hill, who comes in averaging 14 a game. Check it out, Joe, on the Ferris Financial replay.
Going to get a couple subs in there. Seaman and Tyler Dunn, both not at 100% tonight. Seaman battling a sprained ankle and Dunn a nasty cold. So DeBebe's going to give him some time to sit and rest.
Here's the free throw. Can't get it off the back of the iron. Jake Pallotta with the rebound. Uh-oh, wide open. In and out, can't get it. Rebound to the Vikings in the name of Addison Crawford. Blyer now.
Yeah, Johnson had an open look. He shot the ball real well down in Florida. That time couldn't get it to fall.
Stinger back across court now to Tony Euro. Drabick with the basketball. Drabick with the shot. Rebound, who's got it? Off the opposite side is Tommy Stinger now for the North Canton Hoover Vikings. 9-8 Polar Bears if you just joined us. 3:15 to play in the first period. Drabick, Stinger looking for a screen, can't get it. We'll kick it back out now. Euro on the drive. Euro with a nice move, can't get it too hard off the glass. Let's see what Pallotta and the guys do now. Here's a guy wide open in the corner. He'll take it in and out, can't get it. There's the rebound and another whistle, and Logan Hill will make another trip to that charity stripe.
Well, those two big kids, again, that their strength is getting off their feet in a hurry. Let's watch it again. Kyle Young, deep three doesn't go. Who's the first man off his feet? It's another sophomore, Logan Hill.
Many, many thanks to Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial for taking care of our replay. First shot is good. Tyler Dunn will check in now and give Jake Pallotta a little pine time.
Pallotta, of course, outstanding athlete, quarterback on the football team, starting shortstop on the state championship baseball team.
Both shots by Logan Hill go down, so that'll make it 11-8 now with a 3-point spread in favor of the Polar Bears.
Josh Ogletree reports in. He's number 14 for North Canton.
Well, Todd Blackledge, fresh from his national championship game appearance, Joe, as you talked about in your pregame interview, substituting freely here in the early going, and a foul is going to be called.
Going to call it on Shane Kelly, way out high, trying to body up against Blyer.
Had his hand in his pocket that time and got called for the foul. Silly foul, but
he's not going to hurt you 45 feet away.
no, he's not. No, he's not. So let's look down Austin Blyer. Dunn now on Ogletree.
Going to try and post him up down there.
Yep. That's just exactly what I was thinking. Here's the ball. This is Stinger, Tommy Stinger with the basketball. Good defense out there, Joe, by Justin Johnston on Stinger. Drabig, left-handed dribble, little runner in the paint, and a Drabig, baby.
I think that was Euro.
Yes, that was Tony Euro with a nice drive in the paint.
Of course, that's a familiar name to the Hoover fans. His brother, outstanding quarterback a few years ago.
Well, forget about the quarterback. I'd never seen anybody shoot a basketball like him.
Oh, yeah, he was a good one. Now, with Euro, that is something he's added to his game. Here's Addison Crawford. Euro was a standstill shooter for a long time. Blyer takes it in. He can't get it.
Nope, can't get it. Here's Tyler Dunn for the Polar Bears. Johnston got a nice look. Can't get it to go down. Rebound. That time to Addison Crawford of the Vikings.
Well, Hoover right there where they want to be. I mean, they're only down by a point. Jackson not shooting the ball real well right now. They're going to spread it out, and I think if they can, they're going to hold it for the final look, Charlie.
Well, Ogletree. Here's the drive, Blyer. What a shot and a foul. Somebody who bailed him out. He was off balance, had his back turned towards the basket, and he gets fouled.
Called it on Tyler Dunn, number 10. Let's watch it again.
Check it out now.
I don't think he touched him.
Never even got close to touching him. Wow. First shot is good, so Austin Blyer knocks it down. Blyer, a 5'10 senior, as Jake Pallotta will come back into the contest, along with Ben Seaman for the Polar Bears. Big Time Sports bringing you big time high school basketball, as the other free throw will go through. So Blyer will head to the bench now. Replacing Blyer's Jared Seaman for Hoover. What do you think, Joe? Vikes down by one, minute to play.
Jackson doesn't like to hold it.
Dunn from downtown, can't get it. Nice strong rebound by Pallotta. Rebound again by Pallotta, and a foul is going to be whistled down low in the paint as Pallotta was trying to get control of the basketball.
Let's take another look at it. Jake Pallotta, strong kid, really good offensive rebounder. One of the best, I think, in the Federal League at rebounding offensively.
All right, so we got a timeout on the floor. We've got 47 seconds to play here in the first half. And with that, I want to thank our good friends from Fireside Tax Service. I want you to call Fireside Tax Service if you have yet to prepare your income tax report. For all of your tax and accounting needs, it's Fireside Tax. Fireside Tax was recently voted honorable mention in the Reader's Choice in the Massillon Independent. Call Fireside Tax at 330-478-1505 or on the web at firesidetax.com.
See the rust a little bit on this Jackson team. They were supposed to play late Friday night, of course, and that game was canceled due to the weather. So I think the last time they played was December 30th.
December 30th, and today is what, the 13th? Wow, Joe, that's almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is.
That's a long time not to be playing. All right, so with 47.8 seconds showing on the clock, Justin Johnston will bring it into Ben Seaman. Back out on top now to Tyler Dunn. Ogletree off the bench, checking Tyler Dunn of the Bears. Jake Pallotta. Nice pass, nice assist by Pallotta, and Logan Hill gets the easy one off the glass.
Good play by Pallotta. Drew the double team and dished it right down low to Hill for an easy one.
That'll make it 13-12 now. Hoover down by one, and of course we are going to see a last shot if Todd Blackledge has his way. But he doesn't. A turnover, still a loose basketball. Pallotta will pick it up. Down court, Tyler Dunn. 8, 7, 6. Shot, can't get it. Turnover. Vikings down court very quickly. Still has a shot at it. Will not get a shot at it. And that is going to complete 1/4 of a basketball. After one, it's 13-12 in favor of the Bears. Joe and I will be back after you watch this. like that.
Well, I still can do that, Charlie. I'm not sure you can.
You can't do it very long, Joe. I'll bet you that.
I may surprise you.
Yeah, you would, but we'd like to thank our good friends from the Firehouse Grill and Pub for taking care of our fan cam. I'd also like to give a shout out to Brian Wynn and his team at Auto Nation Ford of North Canton. Check out their sales lot. It's full of pre-owned vehicles as low as $29.95. They're located at 5900 Whipple Avenue Northwest. It's Auto Nation Ford of North Canton. Tell Brian Wynn Mellow Tones sent ya.
This game a lot closer than people thought. Hoover hanging tough in there. It's been 8 lead changes already here in the first quarter.
Well, this is what you call a typical Hoover-Jackson basketball game. Let's see now. This is Ogletree getting a lot of playing time now after coming off the bench midway through the first period. Shot is up, shot is blocked. Good defense, Joe. How about that defense by Logan Hill? Pallotta off the glass, he's got it. Jake Pallotta made it look easy that time, and what do we got? We got a whistle and a stop in play. We had a loose basketball.
Yeah, somebody touching the basketball from Jackson, but Jackson's going to come right back out in that 1-2-2 zone press. They're going to trap every time they can in the back court.
So Rocky Blyer will bring it down now. Of course, we know it's Austin. It's not Rocky, right?
That's right.
Pass cross court. Ogletree stops, shoots, can't get it. Short off the glass. Rebound. Kyle Young out very quickly now. They'll give it to Dunn. Dunn to the right side. Dunn will go through. Knocked away. Dunn will pick it up. Good defense. A lot of hustle. Dunn with a head fake. Dunn is going to get fouled by Ogletree, and Tyler Dunn will make a stroll to the free throw line. And Joe, how's Tyler Dunn from the charity stripe?
Oh, he's an 80% free throw shooter. Watch the head and shoulders fake here. Goes up, and Ogletree hammers him.
Tyler Dunn, of course, will take his talents to Walsh University next basketball season, Joe. And local guy stays locally, and that's always good.
Makes his parents happy, I know.
Yes, it does. You know his parents, do you? All right, so Tyler Dunn with his second shot now. 16-12, his Bears up by 4. Dunn, 80% free throw shooter, knocks it down now. That'll make it 17-12, a 5-point lead for the Polar Bears. Crawford with the basketball. They got Crawford listed at 6'5", Joe. Does he look 6'5" down there, 22?
I know Austin Crawford very well. He has played AAU with Tyler Dunn for 3 or 4 years. He's probably a good 6'3", 6'4", and
okay.
He's had some shoulder problems. Good to see he's healthy. He's a good kid.
This is he with the basketball into the court. Wow, how about that? There's nothing wrong with Tony Euro, baby. Sweet banana.
You cannot let Tony Euro set his feet. He's a dangerous shooter. You got to get right up on him.
I'll tell you what, Logan Hill with another easy one down low. And Joe, when they get it down low to Hill, okay, or Young, it's awfully tough to stop.
Yeah, it's tough because they're so quick, so strong inside. There's Euro again, his feet set again. You got to get out on him.
Well, Tony Euro comes in averaging 8 points a ball game, and right now he has buried 2 trays back to back, baby. Pallotta into the corner. Can't get it. Rebound. Jackson shots up. Foul is going to be called on Addison Crawford. And to the free throw line, Logan Hill. Joe, call the foul for us. Watch, buddy.
Let's watch it again. Hill puts it up in traffic, and Crawford just got a little bit of piece of him there, and Hill's going to shoot free throws.
So Logan Hill, no stranger to that foul line in this ballgame.
Well, when you're big, you've got to be able to shoot free throws because he's going to get fouled a lot down there. Those big guys get hammered, and you can't leave them in the game if they're fouled a lot and you can't shoot free throws.
The Big Time Sports TV guys are going to bring you this same Hoover team Friday night. We'll be over at Lake High School for the Blue Streaks and these very same North Canton Hoover Vikings. So be sure to watch that replay, Hoover and Lake, right here on the Big Time Sports TV network. Knocked out of bounds.
For Jackson, they got another senior in there right now, Nick Miller, about 5'9", one of only 3 seniors on this Jackson team. Outstanding shooter from out deep.
Blyer. Getting it out now. This is Kyle Cyber. Into the corner. Draby with the basketball. Up on top, Phil Shorey can't get it. Loose basketball, here comes Tyler Dunn. Shots up, can't get it. Wow, no whistle down there. A lot of contact on the Tyler Dunn shot, but no whistle. Blyer, shot, got a good look. Can he get it? No, he can't. Off the floor with the rebound. Draby looking for some help. We'll get it back now to Blyer. Austin Blyer, the senior guard, doing most of the ball handling for the Vikes. How about that? Joe, that looked way too easy.
You turn their head on defense, that's what happens. They just lost their man out at the free throw line, and we're tied at 20. And Hoover right there where they want to be in this Federal League game, and Vikings drop back in that zone.
Well, I think that zone is what Hoover needs, Joe, because they got to do something. Jackson's got way too much penetration from the guard spot. Shots up, shot is good, baby. And how about sweet banana Tyler Dunn?
Leave him open out there. He's got to take that shot. Now the foul's going to be on Nick Miller.
So Nick Miller, way out at the 10-second line, draws the foul. There you see the action on the Auto Nation Ford of North Canton scoreboard. Yes, check out the big play replay, Joe, and I'm going to let you call it. Compliments of Papa Bears.
Well, they sagged off in that 2-3 zone, and if you're a point guard out there and they sag, you better shoot it, because they're going to keep sagging until you prove you can hit one, and he hit that first 3. He's got 7 in the game.
All right, so 23-20 now. Jackson Polar Bears, and you're right. The Vikings just keep hanging around and hanging around. Keep hustling, keep playing hard. Austin Blyer against Tyler Dunn. Blake will give it up. This is Tony Euro with the basketball now, back to Blyer. Drabick looking for some help. Kyle Cyber now will give it up to Euro. You know, Tony Euro's hit 2 trays in a row, Joe. Uh-oh, that one right through the hands of Kyle Cyber.
Yeah, that'll kill you, because they're trying to slow it down. They've got real good spacing out there offensively, and then you throw it away, and Todd Blackledge kind of cringes on that one, but he's got to be pleased the way his team's playing right now.
Yep, so far they're hanging in there, Joe. They're looking pretty good. Dunn now will look things over for the Bears. He'll go up against Blyer. Pallotta will kick it to the right side. They try to go down low. They get it on the baseline. Shots up. Shot is no good.
That was Jarrett Pallotta. He's only a freshman, Charlie, at about 6'4".
Big kid for a freshman,
Oh,
huh?
he's going to be a good one.
Now they're going to spread it out and look things over. Blyer. Euro now with the basketball. We'll kick it back out on top. 23-20, about 2:40 to go here in the first half. Stanger, shots up, can't get it to go down. Rebound right into the hands of Tyler Drabick for the putback. Done.
Passed up a 3 there. I thought he was going to pull the trigger on it.
Yep. Passed it up, got it to Pallotta. Very methodical, very, downtown Dunn. Can't get it to go down. Here's a rebound by the freshman, Pallotta. He has it blocked, and a big rebound by the Vikes.
Blackledge got the block. Long 3 up, no good. Rebound to Pallotta.
Dunn again. Shot is up, shot is good. Thought we might have had end one there, but Tyler Dunn with a driving layup off the glass to make it a 25-22 contest.
And 9 in the first half for Dunn. They needed that one.
Don't forget, join us at halftime for our Malone University halftime report. Compliments of our good friends from Malone University, of course. Nice drive, nice move, and I'll tell you what, that was nothing but a hustle move, Joe.
Tyler Drabick.
So Drabick again makes it a 1-point ball game.
They're doing a good job on Young right there, but he puts it up and in. He's got to do more of that because they're going to get up on him, Charlie, since he's such a good outside shooter. He's got to be able to put the ball on the floor and take it to the basket once in a while.
You're right. You're exactly right. And that last drive, there was a travel. We got a foul called, and this time it's going to go against Jarrett Pallotta, the freshman. Check it out again, Joe, on the Ferris Financial Replay.
Yeah, a lot of ball and a lot of risk, too. And Kevin High, one of our officials tonight, right Johnny on the spot to make the call.
Tyler Drabick at the free throw line for North Canton Hoover. First shot by Drabick. Short-armed it off the front of the iron. Don't forget, Friday night, the Big Time TV guys will bring you Hoover and Lake. You can watch that one Friday night at 11, Saturday at 10. And then Saturday night, Joe, we are going to be right back here at Jackson as Jackson takes on Stowe. And that replay, of course, will be Saturday night at 11 and again Sunday at 1. So with the score 27-25, Dunn directing traffic for Coach DeBevick. Dunn against Blyer. Cal Young puts it on the floor, had a good look, couldn't get it to go down. Tyler Dunn almost came up with a big basket. Couldn't get it, shot is up, shot is good, and so banana baby, what a hustle play by the Bears.
Logan Hill fighting, they surrounded the ball, Charlie. Dunn had an open look that time, may have got fouled, but Hill comes right back with another offensive board and puts it back in.
That was nothing but hustle for this young man you see there. At the foul line, shot is up, shot is good. And all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead, and that'll match their biggest lead of the contest, Joe.
Well, right now Hoover wants to hold for that final look.
Euro, look for some help. Loose basketball. Here come the Bears. Jake Pallotta. Pallotta is going to be fouled on the shot, so he'll take that stroll to the foul line.
Well, that's the first one of the few times the Bears have got out and run. They like to run, and that's why Hoover slowed it. Another look, good pass, and there is the foul. And now Jake Pallotta, excellent free throw shooter, goes line left.
You know, Joe, 20 seconds ago, it was a 1-point ball game, okay? Now all of a sudden it's up 6 and could be 7 if Pallotta can knock this one down.
Well, they got the original starting lineup back in there for Jackson.
Pallotta rattles it around the rim, but it's going to fall through for another point to make it 32-25. Stenger with the basketball, looks for some help. Austin Blyer now against Tyler Dunn. Blyer on the drive. Blyer's going to lean in. And guess who comes out of nowhere, Joe, for the block? It's Logan Hill.
That's the one thing that if you drive in on Jackson, they're going to bring defensive pressure from the weak side. Blyer tries to take against Dunn. Logan anticipates that move and knocks it into the peanuts.
Shot is up. Shot will not go, and that's going to do it. We, basketball guys and ladies, have played one half of basketball here at Jackson High School. It's 32-25 in favor of the Bears. We'll be back with the Malone University halftime report after you watch this.
Sports.
Yep, so many thanks to Will Van Nostrand and Van Nostrand Young and Associates. Joe, if you're Todd Blackledge, what you talk about in the locker room?
Well, I'll tell you what, they have to have better finishing inside. They missed a lot of putbacks, and they just got to concentrate out there. Better defense, keep your composure. Hoover's going to try and slow it down.
All right, there's a foul called now, and Kyle Young will get to the foul line.
And of course, the big thing, if you're Tim DeBevick, and I'm sure he's told him that, you got to get the ball down inside to the big guys. Let them work. That's where the advantage is. Let Young and Hill touch it down low, and I think Jackson can do some good things.
I think Jackson can do some good things, and I'm sure you're right, Joe. That's what Tim DeBevick was emphasizing in his halftime performance in the locker room as Kyle Young averaging 18 a game, will knock one down, knock two down, And all of a sudden, it's a 9-point spread now early in our second half.
Yeah, Young, only a sophomore, still getting some looks from the D1s already. He's going to be a good recruit for somebody.
Tommy Stenger, cross court now. They try to get it inside to Drabik.
Dunn knocked that away.
Yep, Tyler Dunn now with the basketball down court very quickly. They'll get it inside to Kyle Young. Young to Logan Hill. Hill back out now to Young. And a nice drive, can't get it. And with the rebound, can't get it again. And how about that rebound laying on his back, Joe?
And they're going to call a charge on Logan Hill after a ton of contact in the paint. They call that one, and Tim DeBevick about ready to take that coat off and throw it into Tuscarawas County.
Wow, that's a long throw, clear down to T County, baby. You call it at home. Here it is. Watch it.
Takes it inside. Well, I didn't.
Wow, did you see any?
Wasn't a lot of contact there, but we're a long way away.
Yep. Stenger now with the basketball. You notice Jackson coming out a little bit tighter on defense to start the second half.
Yeah, they know what Hoover's trying to do. They want to try and speed up the game a little bit. Hoover trying to slow it down.
Blyer with the basketball. Stenger with the left-handed dribble. Back to Blyer.
We got to get out on him.
Blyer from downtown. Uh-oh. How about Austin Blyer? So, banana with a three.
I'll tell you, quick release from the corner by the senior Blyer.
Young, high out on top. Right side now to Tyler Dunn. Got
Pretty
it.
Good defense there.
Yeah.
And out of bounds, who's it belong to? They're going to give it to Hoover. I'm not sure any official had a great look at that one.
No, nobody ever. The officials were looking the other way. Nobody saw it. So Hoover is going to get it back.
And if you're Hoover, every turnover that Jackson makes, you have to take advantage of, because the way they're playing right now, they're not going to get as many possessions.
How about this takeaway by Tyler Dunn and a timeout called by Dunn? And with that timeout, let's get a quick break. And when we come back, more Big Time Basketball on a Big Time Sports. So we'll be back. Join us after this. From Hoover High School. And there you see Auto Nation Ford of North Canton scoreboard 34-28 in favor of the guys they call the Polar Bears.
Yeah, Hoover hanging around, making a tough shot. Blyer with the three. Now they're going to go back into that 3-2 zone. A little different look right now than Jackson's seen before.
Pallotta thought about taking it along the baseline. Good defense that time by the Vikes. Tyler Dunn will kick it left side. Pallotta from downtown can't get it. Rebound, Dunn kicks it out now. Logan Hill with some help. Into the corner now. Kyle Young will pull it up. Kyle Young, uh-oh. Hey, Joe, I thought the biggie was supposed to play biggie. I didn't know he could shoot like a point guard.
No, Kyle Young's a different type of cat. I mean, he can shoot the three. You can post him up. Gets off his feet in a hurry. He is the real deal. Only a sophomore.
So a 9-point lead now at the 5:10 mark in the third period. Stinger's got a nice look. He's got it. Sweet banana Stinger, baby.
Back-to-back threes by Hoover. Stinger and Blyer keeping them in it.
Tommy averaging 9 a contest. Drops one in from downtown. Young with a turnaround. Too hard off the back of the iron. Rebound Dunn. Dunn up, and Dunn is going to make another trip to the foul line. And when you get a kid that can shoot 80% from the foul line like Tyler Dunn does, you want him on the foul line.
They're going to call a timeout and talk about it, but good offensive rebound there by Dunn as we take another look at it. That's a second or third offensive rebound he's had tonight.
All right, so with that timeout, I want to thank one more time the Fireside Tax people. For all your tax and accounting needs, I want you to call Fireside Tax Service. They were recently voted honorable mention in the Reader's Choice Award in the Massillon Independent. That's Fireside Tax Service. Tell them old Mellow Tone sent you in, or give them a call at 330-478-1505 or on the web at firesidetax.com. Joe, Tyler Dunn, no stranger to this foul line.
Now he gets there a lot, and as a point guard, you're going to probably have a lot of dribble drive penetrations. You're going to get fouled. You're going to go to the free throw line a lot. So you better be a pretty good free throw shooter if you're going to get there.
Well, Dunn had 9 at the stop and 9 at halftime.
That gives him 10 in the game.
All right, so Dunn now with 10, and that's what it says on his uniform, right?
That's right.
Shot is up, shot, oh, can't get it to go down. There's a rare miss by TD. Ogletree in the paint, kicks it out. Stenger, he likes that. Uh-oh, Tommy Stenger, baby. How about Stenger with another 3 ball?
Well, I'll tell you what, he is lighting it up right now, and it's down to a 4-point game.
Inside ball is loose, shot is up, and what do we got? They're going to give it right back to Jackson on the block.
Well, Hoover right now getting back in this with 3s. Stenger with a couple, Blyer with 1. Seaman out of the corner, he's got a 3.
I'm going to tell you what, Seaman had a nice touch from long range, and Seaman knocks it down to make it 41-34. Pallotta, hustle, Pallotta shot, Jake Pallotta, baby!
Big turnover, just when Hoover gets back in it, that press hurts them, hurts the Vikings.
9 points now separate these two Federal League rivals. Stenger on the drive.
Boy.
Hey, Tommy Stinger's keeping him in the ball game.
He's having a game. Stenger with 14 now.
Young. We'll give it up now to Ben Seaman. This is Jake Pallotta way out on top against Ogletree. Dunn against Blyer. Dunn will stop. Shot is up. How about that shot? Wow, I'll tell you what. We got a nightmare going on up here in the booth. Joe, you just hit the deck because you fell out of your stool.
A little English on that shot, I tell you. Had
Wow.
to pop that one up and in.
You got so excited about that shot by Dunn, you fell right off your stool.
I'll tell
up
you
here.
what.
Stenger now, who is keeping them in the contest, will take it across court now to Ogletree. Ogletree looks for help. Loose basketball. Turn. Shoots. Can't get it. Rebound. Who's got it? Foul is going to be called.
Who's it going to be on?
I don't know.
Going to be on Hoover, I think. A lot of people there.
No,
Okay.
no.
I didn't think it was a foul on Hoover.
Yes, it is. It was a foul called. Check out the scoreboard. The foul was called.
They're going to call it on Crawford.
And that is his 3rd personal foul. Let's see now if Jackson can counter here. Dunn. Here's one. Can't go. Loose basketball.
Young.
Isn't it great when you're in the right place at the right time?
Well, the bounce of the basketball that time ends up with Jackson. He's right place, right time for Young.
Another turnover, and here comes Young with the basketball. Right side to Ben Seaman. This is Dunn into the corner. Pallotta. I'll tell you what, Jake Pallotta's so weak. Banana Jake.
They're lighting it up right now. This is a Jackson team that is going to force Hoover to call a timeout.
All right, we have got 2:12 to play here in the 3rd period. It's 50-36 in favor of the Polar Bears. We'll be back after this timeout.
And right now they have seen their team hit 3 threes here in the 3rd quarter. But just like that, the Polar Bears turn on the defense and hit some big shots in their own right. What was a 4-point game just a while ago, now up to 14.
Well, it was 7 at halftime, Joe, and through the first 6 minutes of the second half, you're right. It's a 14-point spread now for the guys in the white.
Let's see if Hoover can make a run. Every time Jackson has tried to break this thing open, Hoover hits some big shots.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back out on top now. Stinger from downtown.
Oh, my.
I'll tell you what, Joe, he threw that one in from Cuyahoga Falls, baby.
Well, Stinger single-handedly keeping the Vikings in this thing.
That wasn't a 3-pointer, that was a 6-pointer. And that's 11 points now, 11 just in the 3rd quarter for Stinger.
He's got 17 in the game. A little more balanced scoring for Jackson, they've got 4 players in double figures, but Stanger, man, oh man, has he got the hot hand or what?
Yes, he does. Hot to trot, 11 big ones just in the third period. And let's take a look now as Jake Pallotta will knock one down from the charity stripe.
Yeah, Pallotta with 13, Dunn with 12. That's 25 points out of the backcourt for Hoover, or for Jackson.
Now, Joe, before they wipe all that stuff off the scoreboard at the end of the game, make sure you write some of that down.
I'll try. Here comes Blyer in a hurry. Man, nobody stopped the dribble. You got to get on him.
Wow. And I'll tell you what, Blyer is quick. Here it is now again. Watch Blyer, Joe.
He just takes off.
Yep.
Knocks it off a hill.
Many thanks to Matt Ferris at the Ferris Financial Network for taking care of our replay.
Well, they have put Pallotta on Stanger. Pallotta probably Jackson's best defensive player.
Hoover now needs one, and here it is, here's Blyer. That's not the one they needed. They settle for a three-pointer.
Look out.
All alone, and a foul is going to be called.
That could be intentional. Undercut him, I thought, Charlie.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if it was an undercut, okay, but it was, right, that's what I thought, was not an undercut, just collided in midair, and both of them went opposite directions.
Well, Young going to shoot free throws, getting a little typically Hoover Jackson, little John going out there, a little pushing, a little shoving.
Yeah, a little chit-chat going on out there.
Why not?
All of a sudden, what was warm and fuzzy in a family reunion type atmosphere, all of a sudden it's turning into a divorce court out there, right?
I'll tell you what, they may be kissing cousins, but they're not kissing tonight.
No, they're not. Into the ball game now is Jarrett Pallotta. And Joe, you say he's only a freshman.
Only a freshman. That is Jake's little brother.
Wow. I'm glad I don't have to buy their groceries.
Get on him.
Stanger. This time not good, but a foul is going to be called. And this time over the top, and the guilty party, Joe, is number 12. That's Tony Euro with the foul.
Well, Tony Euro's father and the Pallotta's father, high school teammates over at Glen Oak. These two families have known each other for years. So,
wow, what a story that is, Joe. That's 3 now. On him is Dunn. Nice pass. Uh-oh. Wow, Dunn with a nice assist, but Logan Hill couldn't finish it.
Stanger again.
Stanger out on top now to Jared Seaman. Here it is. Drabik in and out. Can't get it to go. That was Tony Euro with the shot. I thought he had it, Joe, but popped back out. 30 seconds to play in the third. 54-39, a 15-point lead now. Up, a strong move, and that's the freshman you speak so high about.
Yeah, Jared Pallotta, he is going to be an excellent player. He's going to get big. I imagine by the time he's a junior, he's probably going to be 6'6", 6'7".
There's a shot by Blyer, has a block. He'll kick it back out now. There's another shot, in and out. Can't get it. Rebound by Tyler Dunn. 2-1, Dunn at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall, and that's going to do it. We have played 3 of them here at Jackson High School. We are Big Time Sports. This is Big Time Federal League action. 56-39. We'll be back after you watch this. Get to score to start the fourth period. Let me remind you, this weekend, 2 big ones coming at you right here on Big Time Sports Friday night. Let's talk about this North Canton Hoover team against Tommy McBride and the Lake Blue Streaks. It's Hoover and Lake Friday night at 11, and again Saturday morning at 10. Then Saturday night, we are going to be right back here at Jackson High School as Jackson will take on Stowe. You can watch that action Saturday night at 11 and Sunday at 1. Here we go.
Well, Tim DeBevic going to get Tyler Dunn and Jake Pallotta out of the game, give them some rest. A couple guards been working hard out there tonight.
Yep, check it out now. Here's the drive. Here's the shot. Good way to start the fourth period by Tyler Drabick on the runner in the paint.
Well, Tyler Drabick, just an outstanding athlete, good baseball player. I think he's got some scholarship looks from Kent State in baseball.
Shot is up. Whistle will stop the play. On the floor now, number 20, Joe, is Shane Kelly, and he's only a freshman. Number 20 is only a freshman. Here's the replay.
No, Shane Kelly's a junior.
All right, he's a junior? Okay. So Shane Kelly, the junior, on the floor.
Logan Hill with the missed free throw.
Justin Johnson on the floor now. Hill can't connect. Can't connect on the second one either. But guess what? The putback off the assist gives him 2.
Yeah, give that offensive rebound to Jarrett Pallotta, and Hill gets the 2.
Blyer with the basketball.
Biggest lead of the night thus far for the Polar Bears at 58-41.
Shane Kelly on Austin Blyer.
They're going to call a foul on Kelly.
Yeah, they're going to call him for a little chest bump there.
Well, Tim DeBevick down in Florida was looking for some depth, and right now it looks like Johnson and Kelly and Jarrett Pallotta are going to be the first 3 guys off the bench for Jackson.
All right, so Tommy Stenger and Josh Ogletree will come back into the game for Coach Todd Blackledge and the Vikes.
Yeah, they got Young now at 6'7" on Stenger. Let's see what he can do.
Inside. And could be a 3-point play. I want you to watch the replay and you tell me at home if you're going to call the foul.
Let's take a look at it. Logan Hill's going to be down below with his hands straight up. Blackledge puts it up, no good. Just brought up from the JV team, and again, coach's son, but boy, he's going to be special. He's a good one.
Yep, 52 is Eric Blackledge. Wow.
Just wonder how much bigger he's going to get. He's about 6, looks about 6'5", 6'6" right now.
Yeah, 52 is Eric Blackledge. Don't forget, at the end of the game, it's our Alt Care wrap-up show. And, of course, in that wrap-up show, other things coming at you I'm sure you're going to like.
And there's a foul on Kyle Young, trying to stop Stenger.
So let's check it out again now on the Ferris Financial replay. Joe, call it for us.
Well, he went to the baseline, and Young didn't get there in time to cut him off.
Shot is up. Shot will not fall. That's Tommy Stenger at the free throw line for the Vikings. Stenger was 17 to lead the way tonight for the Vikes. Boy, for a guy that can shoot him from downtown, he's 0 for 2 for the foul line. Blackledge can't get it. Blackledge with a rebound, and Blackledge is going to get a foul called.
I think Kyle Young again.
Yeah, he'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, both these teams, both Hoover and Jackson, as we watch the replay again, battling inside. Blackledge goes up. Both these teams with excellent youth. Couple good sophomores, freshmen for Jackson, young kids playing for Todd Blackledge at Hoover. Both these programs, as far as young talent is concerned, probably as good as it is in the Federal League.
There you had a nice shot of young Eric Blackledge as he knocks the second one down to make it 58-45 now. About 6:25 to go in the ball game. Tyler Dunn back on the floor now with the basketball against his old buddy Austin Blyer.
They've been battling for about 5 or 6 years.
Well, they should know each other then, right? Here it is. This is Kyle Young. Logan Hill now back to Dunn. Nice drive, stop, pop, Dunn. He's got it. I think, Joe, he can do that more often.
I do too. Maybe you can talk to him.
I might do that. 60-45, about 5:45 to play now. Will not go. Rebound to the big guy. The big guy will get it off now to the guard, Tyler Dunn. Dunn now on the drive in the paint. Shove it off. Now shot is up. Cannot go. Logan Hill couldn't get it. Rebound, Tommy Stinger. We're going the other way with the basketball. Nice pass. And there's a foul called. And that one will go against number 41, Logan Hill.
Let's watch it again, Charlie. Pretty good break by Hoover. And Hill trying to come up with a good defense. Gets him right on the left arm.
So this is Phil Shorey. Shorey, nothing but net. Nice shot by Phil Shorey as Jake Pallotta will enter the game now. And he'll give Justin Johnson a breather. Shorey again with 2 for the charity stripe to make it 60-47.
They're going to put some heat on right now.
Well, they got to. Joe's getting late in the game, and they got to score some points and keep the Bears from countering.
You can't quit attacking, but you got to have good shot selection here. Jackson at times will go into that 4 corners. Looks like they're going there right now a little bit. Eat up some clock. Got to be careful though.
Dunn back out. Kyle Young will look and hand it to Tyler Dunn. Stinger now on Dunn. Pallotta with Blyer checking in. Here's one from downtown. Joe, you hold the ball for like a minute, and then the biggest guy in the gym takes a 3 ball. Now, is there something wrong with that pitcher?
Well, that's a
not if you make it, though, right?
That's an outstanding possession by Jackson. Ends up with a 3.
If you make it, it was a great, great play. 4:20. Blyer with a spin move off the glass. Rebound opposite side by the freshman Pallotta, who gets it off very quickly now to Tyler Dunn. Pallotta, 10-second line. Young, Logan Hill. Young again, 35, 40 feet from the basket. Logan Hill on the drive, shots up, can't get it knocked out of bounds. What do we got? Jackson Bear basketball.
Yep. Going to get Ben Seaman in the next break.
Yep. Don't forget, Hoover Lake Friday night right here, so watch it. 11 o'clock Friday night, and again Saturday morning at 10. It's the Vikings and the Blue Streaks. And Joe, Lake looking like they may make a big noise this basketball season.
Lake is an excellent team. They're one of the top 3 teams in Stark County. I'm not going to say who they all are, but you got to like the Blue Streaks right now.
Loose basketball, and what do we got? A foul is going to be called
on Logan Hill. I would say that in no particular order right now, Charlie. I think you got to have Lake, Timken, Jackson, all 3 excellent basketball teams. I'm not sure which one the best is right now. We'll know at the end of the season. Those 3, I think, are probably a little bit above everybody else in the county right now.
Joe, Saturday night, we've got these Jackson Polar Bears again against Stowe. Now, what's your scouting report on Stowe this year?
Well, they have an excellent coach. They got a young freshman point guard that's one of the best up in Greater Akron. The Stowe Bulldogs under veteran coach Dave Close, probably one of the better coach teams in all of Northeastern Ohio.
So you think that should be a good one Saturday night on the Big Time TV network, huh?
Should be a good one.
All right, 3:40 to play. Pallotta to the baseline. Shot is up. Shot is good. Nice strong move that time by Logan Hill.
Boy, he uses the basket very well to shield off the defenders.
Logan Hill with 16 now to match teammate Kyle Young. That one's going to go in and out. That rebound is by who knocked out of bounds. And what do we got? We're going to go the other way with the basketball. As I look down the scoreboard, Joe, 4 Polar Bears in double figures. Dunn will pull it back out now. Speaking of double figures, Dunn with 14 on the game.
Nice
Jake
play
Pallotta
there.
with 14.
Yeah, nice play by Dunn to bring that one out. Don't want to force a shot. use some clock. That's probably more important right now than scoring, taking seconds off the clock.
I don't know, Joe, but they tell me around town that Tyler Dunn has a good head on his shoulders like his mother.
Exactly.
Here it is. How about it? Uh-oh. Offensive foul called, so let's wipe the bucket and let's go the other way, baby.
I don't think the block was on Young. I think it was off the pass on Pallotta, maybe.
I think it was, too, right there. See it? Wow, that was cheap. Huh? Wow, they called the foul on the pass before Young even made his move. So no bucket, 65-49.
Stinger again.
Wow. You know what? I think Tommy Stinger I think Radar is Stinger's middle name. So timeout on the floor. Check it out on the Papa Bears Big Play replay, Joe. You call it.
Well, Stinger had cooled off a little bit until right now. I mean, he hits another three. I think he had missed maybe 3 in a row. But a good shooter doesn't mind those misses, Charlie. That's the way you were down at Strasburg.
That's exactly right, baby. I was shooting them before the bus got stopped. And for the last time, I want to thank Will Van Nostrand at Van Nostrand Young and Associates. We manage your household risk. Local, community, team approach you'll find at Van Nostrand Young and Associates. I want you to call Will Van Nostrand and tell him Big Time Sports sent you. Call Will at 330-497-1867 and see what Van can do for you.
Well, right now, let's see if Todd Blackledge decides to put Jackson at the free throw line. You're down to 2:36. You're down by 13. Let's see what happens.
Joe, with 2.5 minutes to play here, I'm going to make a statement that sounds like this. You can put the dogs in the truck and you can warm up the bus, because this one is in the books for the Polar Bears. Foul is going to be called way out on top. And a timeout is going. Oh, we got a technical. Wow, we got a technical called on Debevic. A foul was called. They called the foul on Hoover, and Debevic objected to it. Figure that out. Huh?
I didn't see that, Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Debevic said something to the official. And guess what? Technical foul. Now, when was the last time you saw a coach get a technical on a foul on the opposing team?
I think that may be the first time.
It is the first time for me. Think about it. You know, Tyler Dunn was being double teamed. They called the foul on Hoover, saying they slapped Dunn's arm, and Debevic apparently said something in the ear of one of those officials, and it didn't sound right to the official. Tyler Dunn will knock it down. Tyler Dunn will collect 15 on the contact.
I think one of the toughest things to do is for a player to stand up there all by yourself at the free throw line. You're used to having guys lined up, and he hits them both.
That's what you call ice in your veins, baby. Huh?
Exactly. Now Blyer's going to shoot the technicals.
No. Well, Austin Blyer, first shot is good.
Well, you got 2 point guards shooting free throws, and you would expect your point guards to be your best free throw shooters, wouldn't you, Charlie?
Yes,
Since they handle it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Blackledge now back into the ball game for Hoover. 7-7. It's a 14-point lead now at 2:16. Make it still a 14-point lead, as Blyer only gets 1 out of 2 on the technical throws.
Trying to figure out what Tim Debevic was upset about.
Don't know. You're going to have to ask him.
I won't do that tonight.
No, not tonight. Stinger. Stinger way short.
A little out of his range.
Yes. Stinger, who has 20 on the night, can't connect on that one.
Going to get Eli Blackledge out of there, but Eli only a freshman. You got Jared Pallotta and Eli Blackledge, I think two of the better freshmen in Northeast Ohio.
Pallotta, and a foul will be called on Stinger, and that'll put the big guy Logan Hill at the free throw line. 4-2 in a bonus now. Don't forget, join us for our wrap-up show brought to you by AltCare. And Joe, I think our good friends from the RTV network are going to take care of our player of the game. And last but not least, we'll see the Ferris Financial.
Well, there's some candidates out there from both teams. But we still got about 2 minutes left to play, too. And in a Jackson-Hoover rivalry, we've seen some crazy things happen.
Short. Young will get it off the floor. Way out on top to TD. Pallotta. Turnover. Jackson. Ogletree for the Vikings. Clock running.
Hoover now, forget about that game plan of slowing it down. They got to put up some shots.
And this guy.
Oh, Stenger again.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you what, Joe. Tommy Stenger lighting them up, and Stenger has to be in the funnel, Joe, for that RTV player of the game. Now, keep in mind, it does not have to be from a winning team, right?
He's my choice right now because he is single-handedly. I mean, nobody else. I mean, you can make a case for maybe Tony Euro, but other than that, Stenger single-handedly keeping his team in it.
Well, he's the only one in double figures.
Yeah. Well, Euro, I think Euro's in double figures.
Oh, is he? Okay. All right.
But wow, it's all of a sudden it's 67-56.
There you get a good look at Coach Todd Blackledge and his North Canton Hoover Vikings. We'd also like to thank Brian Wynn at Auto Nation Ford of North Canton. If you get a chance, I want you to come out and see Brian Wynn and his team at Auto Nation Ford of North Canton. Wow, have they got the cars in the lot? Pre-owned vehicles as low as $29.95. That's Auto Nation Ford of North Canton.
Not a good idea there. They tried to send Tyler Dunn on the fly pattern.
Dunn almost with the steal from Stinger. Ogletree can't get it. Rebound, Dunn's got it, and Dunn is going to be fouled from behind. So Tyler Dunn will make the long walk, Joe, to the charity stripe. And my reports say that before the game, Tyler Dunn was one of those guys that bitten a little bit by the flu bug, is what I hear.
He wasn't, well, more of a cold than the flu. And he also had Ben Seaman with an ankle that wasn't 100%. Kyle Young had been sick. And then Todd Blackledge in the pregame interview said his team was not at 100% either. So both these teams gutting it out tonight on a cold night in Stark County.
All right. 1:15 now is all that remains as Tyler Dunn will walk to the charity stripe. Yep. Let's get these free throws in. So old Mellow Tones can head down the highway to Skunk Hollow.
Past your bedtime, big guy.
Well, the problem was last night when I was cheering on Ohio State. I only had 4.5 hours sleep last night. That's not near enough for the old guy, you dig? Tyler Dunn misses another free throw.
That's 2 tonight.
Wow. He shoots like his father.
They'll try and split the pair here.
Yeah. Dunn with a 16.
This is them both.
Wow, 0 for 2 on that trip.
Amazing.
Stinger looking for the shot. Gets it inside to Blackledge. Blackledge is going to roll it off of his leg, so a turnover. Dunn with 16. Pallotta with 14. Young with 16. Wow, what scoring for the Bears.
Going to get the ball into Kyle Young. He's going to get fouled.
That's going to stop it with exactly 1 minute to play now. So right after the ball game, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get right into our wrap-up show brought to you by our good friends from the RTV network.
Well, that's 3 straight free throws Jackson has missed, and if the game was a little bit closer, that would have been big.
Wow. How about them Buckeyes last night, Joe? Did
Amazing.
you watch the whole thing, buddy? Did you fall asleep?
No, without a doubt.
No kidding.
Stayed up for the whole thing, Charlie.
All right, buddy. How about 4 turnovers and still win by 22? Blyer with the basketball. Stinger. Can't get it to go. Pallotta with a big, strong rebound. Pallotta will pull it down and look for some help. We'll get it out quickly now to Tyler Dunn. Dunn to Ben Seaman.
I think Hoover's done fouling right now if they're smart.
Troy Pallotta. Jake Pallotta. Wow. Troy Pallotta is a young man from New Philadelphia, Joe.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he sells sporting goods.
I wondered where you got that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyler Dunn. They're just going to run out the clock. So 9-1 for the Bears. And the Vikes will fall to 4-5 on the season. 68-56. The Polar Bears by a dozen. We'll be back to wrap things up from Jackson High School after this timeout.